Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Chris Davis, and today we're going to do a Dragon Ball Super Chapter 87 review. Now, with this chapter, it was really good, but it was rushed, and I guess Akira Toriyama and Toyotaro were told to wrap it up because that fight with Gas was just dragging out. I think I talked about in my last video how the fight with Gas lasted at least 7 or 8 chapters, and the manga only comes out monthly, so that's over half a year of them just fighting Gas. Now, we have to admit that fight dragged out too long. Maybe if it was weekly, it'd be okay. Still a long time, but for 8 chapters and the manga only comes out monthly, that's a long time. Anyway, this chapter really wrapped up the Granola the Survivor arc. After Granola did that blast to Gas in the last chapter, everyone thinks Gas is down for the count, but he's not. After Monaito heals Granola, Goku, and Vegeta, Gas snipes Monaito, and Monaito is like getting ready to die. Granola sees to him, and then Goku and Vegeta are fighting Gas again, and Gas just looks completely messed up. He looks like a zombie now. I mean, he's just a skeleton, like a skeleton. He looks like a zombie. He looks like a zombie. That's the best way to describe it. Gas looks like a zombie now, because if you've been following the manga when it's been coming out, the more powerful he gets, the more his life shortens. And Goku and Vegeta are fighting him, and they describe that it's fighting like they're fighting a zombie. Goku even breaks his arm, but Gas can still use his arm, and Goku and Vegeta are getting ready to do a Kamehameha and a Gallic Gun, but Gas fires a Ki Blast, and he goes right into his own energy blast and kicks Goku and Vegeta in the face. And they're like saying he's not even taking any damage anymore, and Vegeta is saying that he's cursed to be the strongest in the universe. And it is a curse now at this point. But we have Elec telling Gas to finish off Granola, Goku, Vegeta, finish him off even if it cost him his life. And then finally the other heaters, Mako and Oil, stand up to Elec and say, this isn't right, this isn't normal, look at Gas, he looks horrible. And Elec backhands Maki, and then Gas looks in a river and looks at his reflection, saying he looks horrible. And Elec is basically saying, quit wasting time, finish those Saiyans off before he arrives. And then we see Frieza show up, and Frieza shows up. He says, okay Gas, you've wanted to do business with me. And then Gas says, I'm gonna kill you. And then he tries to punch Frieza, but Frieza just destroys him with just one punch. And people are wondering, how did Frieza destroy Gas with one punch? Elec wished for Gas to be the strongest in the universe, stronger than Ultra Ego Vegeta, stronger than True Ultra Instinct Goku, stronger than Granola. How on earth, or how was Frieza able to destroy Gas with just one strike? Just one. Granted, Gas was weakened from his battles with Goku, Vegeta, and Granola, but those three weren't even able to finish him off, even as we can state. But Frieza did it with just one strike. He shouldn't be able to, and Vegeta even mentions this. Like, by all rights, Gas should have been far stronger than you. But then Frieza explains that on the many worlds that he has conquered, there was a chamber where time flows differently, and during that time he's been in another dimension, squeezing 10 years of training, and then Goku is able to put it together, saying that this is the room of spirit and time. So when Elec made that wish for gas to be the strongest in the universe, the dragon counted like everyone in the universe except for Frieza, because Frieza was in a different dimension where time flows. So in the room of spirit and time, if you're not up on it, you can squeeze 1 year's worth of training in a day, but Frieza was able to squeeze in 10 years, so that's 10 days. And so in that time, Frieza was able to surpass True Instinct, True Ultra Instinct Goku and Ultra Ego Vegeta. And he defeats those two at the same time with one strike, and they are down. Now, Frieza says, okay, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Before he knocks out Goku and Vegeta with one strike, he confronts Elec and tells Elec, hey, I know what you've been up to over these past 40 years. I know you've been trying to overthrow me. The only reason why I didn't take you out right then and there is because I was using you for my own benefit. And then he tells Elec that he's the weakest out of all the heaters, and then Elec tries to punch Frieza like he even had a chance of winning. Frieza stops it and just finishes him off with one ki blast. Now, he takes out Goku and Vegeta with one strike, I'm just getting ahead of myself. Before he takes them out with just one strike, he reveals his new power, Black Frieza, and then he takes out Goku and Vegeta with just one hit. And then he decides not to kill Goku and Vegeta. He decides to let them live today because he wasn't their target, which to me didn't make much sense because he really hates Goku. But if you watched the Tournament of Power, even Dragon Ball Super Broly, he still wanted Goku dead. He still is angry about that battle on Planet Namek all those years ago. However, he decides not to kill Goku and Vegeta today. He lets them live. So he takes Maki Oil with him because they're going to be his chef and waiter or waitress now. So Frieza leaves, and then Whis shows up and he saves Monaito. And Whis says, hey, I'm going to take Goku and Vegeta. Hey, you guys are coming back to planet. We're coming back to Beerus's planet. He wants to know. He wants instant Yokosabi or something. And then they're going back over to Beerus's planet to eat with him because Beerus loves food and stuff. So that's how the chapter wraps up. Like I said, it was a really good chapter. We saw Black Frieza. He got a new form. His form looks really cool. I like the design. But the chapter did feel rushed to me. Like I said earlier, it felt like Toriyama and Toyotaro were told to wrap this up because, let's be honest, that fight with Gas was going on and on and on. But overall, good chapter. It did feel rushed in the end, but I had a feeling, and I know I've said it in my previous videos, I knew that Frieza was gonna return. How could he not return after he was mentioned throughout this whole arc? Frieza has been, his name has been named, he's been named throughout this whole arc. As if he's been over the whole thing. To me, he had to show up in this arc, otherwise it would just be bad writing. And one of my videos, one of my chapter reviews, I mentioned Frieza has to show up. like either through a confrontation with the leg or something like that. So like, I knew Frieza was gonna show up, and he did, and it wasn't just some cameo, that he got a new form and stuff. So that was interesting. So that's all we have for today. If you like what I had to share, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with all your friends. Also, Dragon Ball Super, the manga is going to be taking a break, so I don't know how long that break's going to be. Whether it's just going to be a month hiatus like Boruto had last month, or it's going to be longer. But it's taking a break to start the next arc, so I'm very curious what the next arc's going to be. Alright, with that being said, thank you all for watching, and all of you have a great day.